All right, everyone. Greetings from now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the power forward. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepard is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when we talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Count it. Good.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
And Allie, thanks. And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Indiana. Outside for Harden. And there's the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game, makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And James Harden again. Harden's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
And stolen by Bamba. And a deep 3 from Leonard. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Offensive rebound, Pacers. Kicks it out to Siakam. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Siakam. He had 9 points in his last time out.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Leonard. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Harden. Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Harden surveying the D. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4. for 4.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Harden against Halliburton. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Harden. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shepherd. Powell covers. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Here's Shepherd. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to Leonard. And there's a pick. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba.
Still Pacers ball.
And here's Indiana now. They trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. That one goes in. Halliburton's got 14.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. And it's Mathurin in its small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Ryan?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Turner, a screen on Powell. Here's Nembhard. And the layup is good.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Powell against Halliburton. Powell passes to Bamba. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Turner, that ties the game. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from...
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Harden from outside. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 3. And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, BA, and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got as something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
Siakam, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Jones, he's checked in for Powell. 2 minutes. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
1:57 left in the first half. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Mathurin. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Clippers trail by 4. Jones with a screen on Siakam. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
The Pacers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Mathurin, a screen on Leonard. Outside Mathurin. The 3 ball. Jones grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nembhard's got 6 in the quarter.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Outside Harden. Here's the floater. And he makes it.
Defensive foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Leonard against Halliburton. Nembhard outside. 15 seconds left in the second. Yes, it's good. Nembhard's got 8 points.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Screen by Leonard. Harden drives in. 4 seconds left. Nice D from Nembhard.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers leading by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken? All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got P.J. Tucker. Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Coffee in at the 3.
He can get it to the rack, too.
Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. No luck on that one. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. The Clippers trail. Here's Coffee. And the bucket is good. Coffee's got his first 2 points. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Only their first miss and 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Coffee on the wing. Walker with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Nesmith. Goes up and lays it. In nice and easy. And now a 5-point Pacer lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in for Tucker. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Outside man. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive. And then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Nesmith. He's guarded by man. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. Stripped it away. Batum with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Outside man. Wiseman with a steal. And another fast break opportunity for the Pacers. Here we go. And the shot's good. Nesmith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Porter. And that one drops. Porter's got 8.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
And Nesmith gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 7.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Zubac passes to Porter. Here's Mann. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Mann's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
There's a screen by Toppin. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
McConnell, he's checked in for Nesmith. And stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Indiana leading by 4. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepherd. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Pacers up 4. And 4th quarter basketball will become...
Hey, look, you can score, but we're getting subdued.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Siakam with a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin. And the shot falls short that time. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Leonard. Harden with a screen on Siakam. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Halliburton with the ball. Bamba covering. Turner passes to Halliburton. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Outside Harden. Out to Leonard. To take the lead. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Halliburton against Leonard. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Mathurin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And he's good on the 2nd.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harden against Turner. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Leonard against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Matherin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden against Matherin. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Halliburton, pass to Matherin. The 3. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Harden. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
It's Siakam with the drive. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the pen. No surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge.
At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's Harden penetrating.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Halliburton right side. Three-pointer. Pass to Matherin. A shot from the high post to the left side wing. Halliburton up top. Leonard defending. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Bamba up top. Out to Leonard. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Matherin, a screen on Jones. Here's Siakam. Yes!
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
In the NBA, let's get loud.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Harden.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
They're in a tough spot right now. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Here's Matherin. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all.
Clippers. So the New York starting five. OG Anunoby is out there with Harden. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Nembhard with it. Brunson picks him up. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it. What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his 3. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Hart, that's good.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Nembhard, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Bucket is good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Now, here's Anunoby. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is Halliburton. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Bridges. And he dunks it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. That one drops for him. Brunson's got 6 points.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam, high post. Back to Mathurin. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
They get it again. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Raptors. Halliburton against Brunson. Brunson with some nice D. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, that one's deep, showing you Brunson's got some confidence in the stroke here.
Mathurin with a screen on Bridges. Bridges against Mathurin. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bridges outside. Off target from outside. Siakam against Towns. Siakam kicks to Turner. Over Hart. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes all three.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting boards.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Bridges for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Here's Nembhard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Halliburton against Bridges. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Out to Turner. Lots of room. Rebounded by Hart.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make him fall, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On defense, Halliburton relies on his lateral quickness and that long, lanky body. That's how he got in front of the shooter.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Off target from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From deep, Brunson. Pacers with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And finished off by Siakam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Halliburton against Bridges. Brunson scanning the floor.
2 minutes.
Brunson goes for the soft touch.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Halliburton right side. Mathurin for three. Hangs on the trifecta. Mathurin's got 7.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't need to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. It can really go. Outside, Towns. Brunson, right side. Here's Anunoby, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Here's Brunson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Halliburton against Bridges, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Here's Mathurin. 11-point game, his last outing.
Come to me, come to me.
At the elbow, it's Turner. Halliburton for 3. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched, guys. A tremendous start for Jalen Brunson. That is more than enough.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the 4. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
For the 3, and McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
There's a screen by Achiuwa. Baseline J on the way. McBride's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's tightly guarded. Toppin, no one around him. A 3-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McBride. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
There's a screen by Toppin to the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's McBride. His three-pointers off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Robinson. A screen dunk by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Nesmith, defended by McBride. Now, here's Nesmith. 5 points in the game. It's stolen. McBride with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McBride. Nesmith covering. Three-pointer.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Wiseman. Now, here's Nesmith. Here's Toppin. Hits it from three-point range. Toppin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Here's McBride. Pacers with the rebound. Wiseman's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. McConnell finds Walker. Out to the right wing. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's McBride. And he makes good on the layup. McBride's got 5 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The kick out to Walker. There's a screen by Toppin. Walker goes in. And Walker throws it down hard.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
There's a screen by Robinson to the inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the bucket.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's a screen by Robinson. Payne gets a wide open look. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 8.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to leave himself on the highlight reel.
Takes it inside.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Cuts off the pass. It could go. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. and it's Halliburton into the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Towns, the pass to Hart. Back to Towns. Another shot. It's good. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges against Halliburton. At the elbow, it's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Anunoby against Siakam. Towns, a screen on Siakam. The kick out to Towns. And the three ball is good.
Anthony Towns.
And the Knicks lead by 8.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam, a screen on Hart. Here's Mathurin. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Yep, it counts.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nemo.
26. Ben Shepherd.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Out of bounds.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 6. Stolen by Anunoby. Locked loose and stolen by Siakam. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Oh, huge basket by Siakam, and we've seen this before in the finals.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. From deep. And it's Towns missing. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Hard against Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Knicks leading by 6. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Pass to Hart. Bridges against Halliburton. Back to Hart. Here's Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. For 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Money! And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's good.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
And it's good, 2 points. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might.
Excited to be here for opening. Tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Bridges in a two-guard. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Bamba's checked in for Zubats. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Oh, my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside Anunoby from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Bridges outside. Towns outside. 3 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Harden from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
And it's Harden penetrating, and Harden with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Right side, Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And he jams it home with authority.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. He buries it from 3. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Harden. And he converts the layup.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 3-point lead. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. And the Knicks, another. Three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Brunson. Towns a screen on Harden. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 10. Points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Leonard on the take. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's Bridges. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Mama, pass to Harden. Takes a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Bridges passes to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Leonard for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Yeah, I just had a feeling only Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know. A thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brunson surveys. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, New York.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Harden from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York leading by 12. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Towns a screen on Leonard. Inside goes Brunson. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. A chance here to compare the front court and backcourt scoring on the night for the Knicks.
And their backcourt guys have lit it up on offense. Coach gave his guards a lot of freedom to go play their way, and it's paying off.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Can they get it? And Harden with the slam!
A determined James Harden. Now that is a problem for the defense.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Here's Porter after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Jones. Screen by Bamba. Jones, the pass to Bamba. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Now Leonard. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the triple. Can't hit that one.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Leonard for 3. And once again, off the mark by... Los Angeles.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Brunson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Harden from outside. They get the rebound. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And Harden with the slam.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now here's Bridges. 13 points in the game. Towns outside. Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Harden from outside. Harden missing again.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. And here's Brunson from the arc. Doesn't go in. 3rd miss out of 9 shots. Clippers trail by 14. Porter, the pass to Harden. From behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Harden's got 20 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so we wrap up the first half. New York. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome.
Checking out Los Angeles. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Knicks.
They're getting good looks.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Kevin Porter, Kawhi Leonard out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's James Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Leonard with a screen on Payne. Harden drives in, and then Harden with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
From deep. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Outside Harden. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Fires for 3, connects from downtown. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jones. No good there. Achua with some nice D. Knicks leading by 17. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Robinson, a screen on Porter to the middle. And stolen by Bamba. Hook loose. Batum, the pass to Coffee. Count that one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Ivica Zubac checked in for Bamba. Screen by Robinson. Pass to Sims. And here's Achua. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Highland. 6 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Payne, the pass to Achua. Nails it from beyond the arc. Achua's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Payne with it. No points so far. Pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
There's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Man's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York leading by 14. Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Pass to Sims. 5 to shoot. McBride passes to Sims. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside man. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Porter from outside. He's off on that one. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside McBride. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Tip. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. A minute 4 left in the third. Batum sets a screen. From downtown. The Knicks with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Offensive rebound. Outside McBride. Pass to Sims. Right side Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Man misses. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Achua, and here's Payne. Outside McBride. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Porter from outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lets the 3 fly, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm. assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. Dow comes in for Jones. Clippers trail by 19. Bamba, a screen on Anunoby. Leonard on the wing. Anunoby covering. Leonard, that one's good.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Brunson against Harden. Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Anunoby. Anunoby, a screen on Harden. Clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's tremendous awareness by OG Anunoby. I didn't think he recognized where the clock was.
Hard against Harden. Out to Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Mann. Clippers trail by 17. Harden with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Leonard just muscles his way in.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
The kick out to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Down low. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Spins. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges passes to Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Bamba, that's good.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Brunson against Harden. Pass to Bridges. And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges finds Anunoby. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Bridges misses. And here are the Clippers now. 19-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard for three. Again, the miss by Leonard. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Much appreciated.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
Hi, everyone. Time to get it. Into it and NBA action. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nemhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, the veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Harden in at the point. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now here's Turner. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Harden on the wing. Nemhard covering, and the jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Siakam, a screen on Leonard. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Leonard. Here's Harden on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 5 now.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Siakam, a screen on Harden. Here's Mathurin. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Took him no time at all on that one.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot clock total.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Halliburton outside. Here he goes, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Harden's shot is off. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And the Pacers with possession here. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Halliburton, no good. Inside, Powell kicks to Bamba. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Turner, puts the move on, and he lays it up and in.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And the jam by Harden.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, outworking the contact inside. That's a tough finish by Matthew.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard, over Siakam. The putback, the Pacers pull it in. Pass to Halliburton. Lets a floater go. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You have no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Bamba a screen on Halliburton. Harden the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
A multifaceted offensive talent. Turner can do a bit of everything out there.
Leonard looking around. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Mathurin. Right side Turner. Halliburton outside. Driving in and finished off by Halliburton.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
From deep, Harden. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Mathurin. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Turner's got the lead back up to 2 now for Indiana. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And James Harden feeling spry, giving the defense everything they can handle with this scoring.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. And you see it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Leonard sets a screen for Bamba. Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, Harden. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets. Siakam against Jones. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Screen by Leonard. It's Harden with the drive. No good that time. Good D by Siakam.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
He gets that one. And it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Back to Jones, and stolen by Siakam. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Nembhard. There's 39 seconds left in the first half.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Harden against Halliburton. Harden, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Mathurin passes to Turner. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Pacers up 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Get ready for the fan.
Well, their problems start on the backboard. And it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And looking ahead tonight. And that about wraps it up. And
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Terrence Mann is out there with Porter. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McConnell with it. From the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 8. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Pacers leading by 8. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Neesmith up top, defended by Mann. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's tipped. Pass to Porter. Back to Mann. Second shot opportunity. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McConnell against Porter. McConnell passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's a screen by Porter. Here's Mann. And they pick up 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pacers leading by 8. Here's McConnell. Toppin sends a screen for McConnell. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Toppin. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
Clippers trail by 10. Leonard the pass to Jones. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Leonard against Halliburton. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. And Halliburton slams it in.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heel.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guy. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
One more time for your Clippers.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's put your hands together for your Clippers. How about that? Let's hear it for your Clippers breaker.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harden finds Leonard. Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. Leonard so dangerous from deep.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin with a screen on Bamba.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. Siakam looking around. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Halliburton. Harden dishes to Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Leonard against Siakam. And it's Leonard missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Halliburton passes to Turner. A 3-ball. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Turner.
3-pointers.
Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
2 minutes.
Siakam passes to Halliburton.
2 minutes.
Leonard against Siakam. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard on the wing. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Indiana. This run now up to 13-2.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Indiana.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Clippers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Turner.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Indiana. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. It's good from long range. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Harden against Halliburton. Over Halliburton. Harden with a terrific move in the bucket. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Lays it up off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road.
Sports. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 3. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started. Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Bridges outside. Can't get it to drop. Indiana on offense. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Hart. Here's Mathurin. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Offensive board. Bridges outside. It's tipped. Halliburton with a steal. Turner passes to Halliburton. To the paint. Turner, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Halliburton against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Anunoby. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now here's Bridges. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading. With the drive. Kicks it out to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Basket counts.
You forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing. He can throw that weight around.
Now here's Anunoby. Towns a screen on Siakam. Anunoby can't get it to go. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A good look from Mathurin. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brunson against Turner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. It's stolen by Halliburton.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Siakam against Brunson. Count the basket. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Anunoby finds Bridges. There's a screen to halt the run. That one no good. Pacers leading by 7. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by the Pacers. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Anunoby knows the percentages. Much better to get that corner 3 off.
Pacers lead 14.
Hard against Mathurin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Brunson with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. He got burned on that one.
Chalk up 2 there.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Hart from long range, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
Man,
Mikal Bridges.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside Anunoby. Brunson taking his time here. There's the 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. Shot clock at 5. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Three-pointer Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's Hart on the wing. Still no points. Towns down low. He's guarded by Nembhard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To stop the drought. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 9.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson who just keeps coming.
Turner, a screen on Bridges. Here's Halliburton. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Pacers lead by 3. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Towns on a screen. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Bridges. Driving inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Now Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Can't get it to fall.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Anunoby with it. Siakam covering. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. By himself. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, you look at points per game scored in transition. Siakam always near the top of that list.
Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson outside. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Matherin. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shot clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Up in time. Oh, it would have... Counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
What a job they did from 3.
That does it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hey, Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Nesmith in at the shooting guard position.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Nesmith. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Nesmith's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Screen by Robinson. Now here's McBride. He's marked by McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. McBride can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
McBride with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Sims. Outside McBride. To the paint. Another shot. That one's good. Sims has got his first points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Lead 34-30.
Here's McConnell. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
McBride passes to Robinson, lays it up and banks it in.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
McConnell against Payne. Now here's McConnell. He's closely guarded. Toppin finds McConnell. Outside Neesmith. Rebound by Sims. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Achua, and he banks in the layup. Achua's got his first bucket in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Neesmith. McBride covers.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The shot's good. Neesmith's got his second bucket on the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Robinson, a screen on McConnell. Outside McBride. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. 4-3. They grab their own miss. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater. Neesmith's got 7 now in this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
McBride with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Fires the 3. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pacers lead 40-39.
Outside Neesmith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Here's Nembhard. It's deflected. They recover it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers, up 3. And we're just moments away. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And Brunson capable here of having his binges scoring the basketball.
Nemhard against Mathurin. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Kicks it out, Towns. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Right side Hart. Shoots over Turner. Off the left rim and out.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Towns on a screen. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Turner, a screen on Hart. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Halliburton against Bridges. Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, a screen on Hart. Three-pointer Mathurin, and they forced a shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
46.
Halliburton up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Brunson. Brunson. Mathurin with a rebound.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Siakam. Pass to Nemhard. Now Mathurin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges outside. Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. And Bridges, here we go. Yes!
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Siakam finds Mathurin. Siakam the screen. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up.
And a huge shot from Mathurin. This guy has ice water in his veins.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson passes to Towns. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
The shot by Nemhard, no good. 3 on 3. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so it's Indiana winning this one. And they barely squeezed out. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
Thank you, fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So along.
Bamba is out there with Jones, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the 1. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Now, here's Anunoby. Last time out, he had 14 points. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges finds Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Towns for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Bridges. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Leonard the pass to man, and then Leonard with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. The kick out to Towns. Back to Bridges. And the shot will not go. This is off the front iron. And Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. To the right side. The 19-foot shot, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brunson against Harden. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Knicks lead 10-9.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Jones dishes to Harden. It's stolen. Bridges against Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Clippers
Jones is checked in.
Number 3.
Here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Bridges with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They've got Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Harden's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Anunoby is screen on Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. There's the drive. Just 4 to shoot. Anunoby, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
This is so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
Here's Bamba. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bamba's got his first basket of the night.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
The kick out to Towns. Towns a screen on Jones. And it's hard penetrating. Brunson outside. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Brunson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And here's Leonard from 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Bridges attacking. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 2.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Brunson against Porter. Outside Leonard. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Leonard kicks to Jones. Leonard sets a screen for Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Anunoby. And Bamba with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Leonard, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Brunson barreling in. Anunoby in the corner. With the screen on Leonard. And here is Anunoby. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Brunson goes in. Basket counts.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Leonard inside, defended by Hart. Pass to Harden. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we, thanks David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? Well, all right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open.
And that is a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffee in at shooting guard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Clippers trail by 5. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
24. Jones, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. McBride with the ball. Nothing on the board. Robinson kicks to Sims. Payne in the post. Dunn covering. Count it.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
There's the pick. Tucker. Good on the triple.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Knicks lead 34.
Tucker the pass to Zubac. Stolen by Robinson. McBride with the ball. Zubac defending. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Chris Dunn.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's McBride, defended by Mann. Such a wide open look. McBride's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Clippers trail by 10.
Knicks lead 39.
And is on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Why such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
5 to shoot. Sims dishes to Payne. Over Bamba, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here is Harden. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 4-point New York lead. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Mann. Up and in on the way.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now McBride. He has 6. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Robinson. And Jones sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. A 3 from Leonard. The rebound by McBride. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Timeout. Start it.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Porter, no luck. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Poked away. Porter with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Nice job by James Harden to leap out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
The kick out to Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
43-39.
Harden outside. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Clippers trail by 4. Harden looking it over. Got a piece of it. Hart with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thanks, David. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Outside, Towns. 4 on the clock. Hart, wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He rifled that one in from distance.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Porter Jr.
That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bridges with it. Leonard picks him up. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. There's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Anunoby slams it in.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Jones against Anunoby. And it's slammed in by Jones.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And Brunson, here we go. Lets it go with a three. Good, and as this goes to town. And the Knicks lead by 8.
See the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Brunson, here we go. Hard finds Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Over Porter. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Hope. And Jones with the stop.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Towns a screen on Porter. Here's Bridges, and contact on the shot, so he'll... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Leonard with the ball. Hart. Oh, Leonard with authority.
Absolutely no fear.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
One shot.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And stolen by Anunoby. And Hart has it in the corner. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win